time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
There's Young with the three, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Randall, pass to Rose. Outside Barrett, and here's Randall. Here's MP, guarded by Young. Here's MP, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Now here's Young, guarded by Rose. And it's Capella with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Randall outside, back to Rose. MP, a screen on Young from 11 feet away. Here's MP. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Capella, screen on Rose. Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first-round series against the Knicks was memorable.
And Atlanta has possession. After the basket by New York. Collins a screen. Young, the pass to Collins. Three-pointer off the mark. And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Knicks making their last shot. Outside Young for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
Rose into the lane. MP. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. MP's got 6 points.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Randall against Collins. Pass to Young. Throws it up high. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Rose, the pass to MP. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
It's Barrett on the wing. Over Hunter, and it's New York with another.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Young against Rose. Young inside, over Rose, and the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. They can either develop or attract an elite all-star player. That would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
There's a screen from deep. Rose sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Sometimes Derrick Rose is usually hit or miss.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Holiday. The floater, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now Toppin. To the paint. Here's Robinson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Williams. Back to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Holiday passes to Johnson. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Quickly. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson, a screen on Williams. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Quickly. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Knicks leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for New York?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with MP. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Quickly in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in for Holiday. And for New York, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Now here's Young. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there. Up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, I've made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Barrett passes to MP. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Outside Bogdanovich. Screen by Young. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
MP, a screen on Young. Rose, the pass to MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Capella. And here's Young, guarded by Rose. Young, the pass to Capella. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He ended up with 37 points, and it was his highest point.
Performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
MP's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. From 11 feet away, unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Randall. Now Rose. He's got 5. Randall outside. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Randall with a steal. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP's shot is good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Rose against Young. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to MP. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Atlanta calls timeout. Finished off one half of play. It's the Knicks up 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the...
But look here now at New York. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is...
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Knicks. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Knicks with the lead. Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. MP, a screen on Young. Rose, pass to MP. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Hunter. Randall against Collins. Right side, Bogdanovich. Capella, screen on Brunson. Bogdanovich finds Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got 7 points in the game.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
MP shot is good. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the inside, Collins, and it's good. Fought through. Collins takes off from the floor. You can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Love the aggressiveness, the tenacity of Derrick Rose. Love driving the basketball into the teeth of the defense.
Collins with a screen on Rose. Here's Young. And he's going to the line for 2.
Second team. Trey Young. 2 shots.
Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trey Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
MP drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot.
First team foul. Number 45. At the line, 2 shots.
And he drops a first.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
So it's the Knicks now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Brunson against Bogdanovich. Here's MP. And the Knicks miss again.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Rose. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just another day at the office. D. Rose knows when and where to get his points.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Brunson. Here's Collins. Count it, and 1. He'll have it 2.
First personal foul. John Collins.
He's checked in for MP. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Julius Randle. Fournier's checked in for Brunson. And quickly subbed in for Rose.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Collins.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Now here's Robinson. He has 6. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Holiday passes to Collins, and Collins with the slam.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Collins focused.
Gas, MP.
They ain't got no answer for you, MP.
For Fournier, and it's Derrick Rose in for Quickly. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Collins. Randle with a steal. At forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's MP in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 27 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Collins. Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. And the Hawks with another 3.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
MP, a screen on Young. Rose with it, and it's Young picking him up. Rose with the bucket.
That play was made by Derrick Rose because of his ability to play pick-and-roll basketball.
Young, the pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Here's the 3, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Rose outside. Pass to Randle. MP, a screen on Collins. Fires from the line, and it's New York scoring again.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
63.
Young against Rose. He gets it in there. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Outside Brunson. Pass to MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
MP shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Out left to the wing. MP against Capella. Capella with a block. Here's Young. There's the drive. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Young's got 20 points. .21 left to play in the fourth. Collins against Randall. Inside. Here's MP. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. Far for New York.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
New York has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Now here's MP. Stolen by Capella. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Young. To the wing, right side. Brunson against Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Brunson. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Let me tell you, the three-point shot of Bogdan, it is money in this league.
Lets it fly. No good. And so it's New York winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
If I'm Phil Boyer and my GM is telling me either I go or MP goes, then I'm sorry, but it's you who has to go. MP has been a model citizen and a winning player. There's absolutely no reason to give up on him this early and give away all your draft capital for a player in Shep Owens who, yes, he's looked impressive, but not more impressive than MP, Perk.
JJ, I totally disagree. Othello, I support you, buddy. Phil Boyer should have never overruled you on draft day. And Shep Owens should be playing for the city. Simple as that. And now that you're trying to undo your boss' obvious mistake, they want to make it your problem? Ridiculous.
Perk, you're like a broken record. I know you've got a narrative to support here, but you have to admit that MP has played better than expected.
No, I don't.
Come on.
Well, I didn't expect much, so that's a no big accomplishment. And I'm sorry, JJ, but it's nothing he's done has shown me he has a higher ceiling than
Yo, you see your man MP's legendary fit?
He looked like he stole his mama's credit card and went on a shopping spree in 1997.
No, he looked like a clown.
That's an insult to clowns.
Yeah, you're right. Clowns be having some fire fits. Them shoes?
Oh, man, I'd rather wear a wig and a big red nose rather than whatever MP got on.
Oh, you want the flowers to shoot out the water?
Hey, I always wanted one of those.
Somebody's birthday coming up.
Hey, okay, appreciate you, King.
Oh, I got you, brother. But this look terrible.
Nah, that's bad. That's bad, man. I wouldn't put that on.
Great game. Does your performance in a win like that silence some of the critics out there?
Man, haters gonna hate, fam. Like, you can't let that noise affect you.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, this arena. So I'm thinking about letting kids plan the next vacation. I don't know, pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
MP.
Hey, MP.
MP, over here, over here.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Ball against Rose. Ball dishes to Plumlee. And the rejection by MP. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Rozier the pass to Ball. Rozier with the screen for Ball. Goes up on the high post. And it's MP with the rebound. The Knicks off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. Rose finds MP. Randall with the ball. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man. There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Inside, got a piece of it. Plumlee with the steal. Rozier kicks to Plumlee. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Washington. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Plumlee, no luck.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre.
We just ain't hit our stride yet.
He has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Break even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue. And creating a little separation here gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Rozier for three. It's rebounded by New York. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Randall with the bucket.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the big.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Down low is Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Plumlee with a screen on Rose. Pass to Plumlee. Feeds to Oubre. Banked in off the glass.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. He told me defensively they want to change ends quickly to prevent runouts. And then offensively, they have to take care of the ball and take good shots. He said it will take a focused effort on our part to control the tempo of this game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Rozier, and the rejection by MP.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Takes it off the glass. MP's got 10. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Hornets trail by 14. To the middle, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Rozier showing you nice.
Jones checked in for Plumlee. Gordon Hayward comes in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels checked in for Oubre, and Thomas subbed in for Terry Rozier. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Robinson's checked in for Randall. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. Evan Fournier's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And quickly in for Derrick Rose.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hayward, count the basket.
In describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to, and whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Fournier against Ball. He feeds it to Hayward.
You know, after suffering a grisly
Mitchell Robinson. Personal foul. First team foul. At the line, for your Hornets.
Player and an athletic forward who can really score.
And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 13. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Some nice passing by New York here. To the inside. And MP with the basket on the assist from Reddish. MP's got 14 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Ball. It's Thomas outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so
with the score, your opponents, now the Knicks, 24. Your opponents, you Knicks team.
Have you with us, folks? Second quarter of basketball.
Going out there, no let up. This is a fluke.
He's checked in for Robinson. Randall comes in for Toppin. Reddish, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Reddish. MP is out there with Randall. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Fournier in at the 2. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks lit up the floor. He scored 36 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The pass to Oubre. Three-pointer. Randall grabs the board.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Ball sets a screen for Oubre. Hits it from three-point range. Oubre's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Quickly. Up top, Randall. He's got 7. Over in the corner, Reddish. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 10. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's MP, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Ball against Quickly. Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Here's Hayward, and the shot is long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Knicks out front, up by 10.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Taking a look at Charlotte, with half the season in the books, they seem to be going from bad to worse.
Well, things trending.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the New York Knicks.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Randall dishes to Rose. Pass to Brunson. MP sets the screen for Brunson. And the dunk by MP.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Brunson. Rozier. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3. Robinson's checked in for Randall, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
Rose gets the bucket.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
To the paint. Here's Plumlee, and the shot is good. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Now Rose, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Steps back and shoots. Here's MP, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Plumlee with a screen on Rose. Rozier kicks to Oubre. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's looking for MP and finds him. And there it is for him. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. Goes up the baseline. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
Really encouraging to see Rozier make these reads like that.
Passes to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. That's 28 points for MP.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you.
Your Hornet
champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Thomas gets the bucket.
You know, this guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Quickly the pass to Reddish. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. The feed now to MP. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 30 points. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
The Knicks leading by 7. .107 left to play in the third. And that one, good. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Thomas passes to Hayward. And here's Jones. Puts it up from 12. Robinson pulls it in. Quickly with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hayward dishes to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 34.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the basket by Thomas.
All the ways Thomas can beat you. That includes simply rising up and letting it go.
Inside, there's MP. Count it, good. And that's 36 points for MP.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he made it. It counts. Caught it. Big time.
Don't get into it. You'll lose this lead.
Here it is, the fourth quarter.
Close this one out. Play smart.
Robinson. And Julius Randle subbed in for Toppin. Here is Rose. And New York looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randle. Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
To the middle, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Hayward. And they get it. Here's Plumlee. And the call on the shot.
Thank you, ref, for doing your job.
14 back. At the line for Charlotte, Mason Plumlee, taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
MP's shot is good.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Plumlee with a screen on Barrett. Barrett against Hayward. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Knicks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they really took control of the first 2 games in this series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with just 1 left here to go against the Hornets.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Bucket is good.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Rose passes to MP. And Brunson has it in the corner. Randall outside. There's the pass to Rose. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need
Now, you guys managed to secure this victory with hard work on both ends of the court. How did you get it done?
It was nothing fancy, John. You know, working hard on defense.
Unbelievable game, MP.
Let's go.
Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire into you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Support for this trade on social, it's dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make
leave.
it sound so easy, though.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Way to step up.
I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh, yeah. Social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good, and Top Takes Daily is just going to amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is.
The only number I care about is how many scouts get pushed out when they feel they're building their team. Sounds like they found one of them. And I'm nervous about these.
That press conference was amazing. I didn't know you had it in you, boss. No offense, obviously.
Just the man I was looking for.
I feel like a bus down when I shine bright, blind up now in the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch. Hit it if it happens. It makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town, down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, fake one movie. Giving out so long, they don't even want to talk no more, just run down. No lock doors, I serve her. She was hanging with a op, we call her Mickey, talk to her. I was on Panda, stop. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stock. I put a on that, don't play cause I'm very invested in it.
Push the off of the porch. Hit it if it happens. It makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town, down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
MP. MP.
MP, I can't thank you enough. Everyone is talking about this shirt, and other players are hitting me up for custom designs.
Really? Well, don't forget about me when you become famous.
I could never.
You sure?
No.
Nah, it's really cool to see you thriving, and to see my T-shirts all over the city. That's super cool.
Thank you, man. A little narcissistic, but I get it.
Hey, I'm not perfect.
I mean, the good news is we're sold out for weeks. We're back ordered. Everyone in town wants one for the playoffs. All we have to do is get a few supply chain issues ironed out, and we are so good to go.
Let's go.
I'm
Audrey,
so excited, man.
You did a heck of a job, seriously.
Thank you.
I only helped out. It was all you and your design, so thank you.
Thank you, but you had something to do with it.
Hello.
Professor Shield. Hey, you enjoy the game?
It was very impressive. And not just the game. Audrey, how are you?
I'm good, Professor, thanks to MP.
Oh, no, listen, it was a mutually beneficial collaboration. It wasn't just all me.
To be honest, I love what you two are doing together. In fact, Audrey, would you be interested in being a guest judge at the upcoming Student Spring Fashion Show? I mean, it's always great to have a former winner at the judges' table.
Nice.
What an honor, Professor. Who are the other judges?
Well, Shep, and I know you have a history, but I hope that won't dissuade you from attending. And MP, if you're interested.
Oh, he's interested.
Very interested. Oh, JG, what's going on, my boy?
What's good, my boy? How you?
Next time. Hey, what's up? No way. Go. Forget about it.
help me out with something, please?
We need some of your old dude energy.
You free?
How you feeling? You
I
have
feel any
questions
good.
before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like a fella is out.
Stop playing.
He just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone.
Mike.
Just give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah blah blah, it is with great
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are joined by the hottest story in the NBA right now, MP. MP, welcome back to the program.
What's going on, fellas? Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, all right. Originally, we were going to have you talk about your epic rant from the press conference yesterday after your stellar performance, but we have just learned that your GM, Othello Akpem, has resigned, and I'd love to get your hot take on that.
Yeah. I know this is a delicate topic, MP, but obviously we all saw the reports that Othello Akpem was attempting to trade you for Shep Owens.
Yeah, that's right.
So my question is, how does it feel to come out on top in such a public power struggle?
I mean, first off, you're never happy when someone loses their job. I think we all can agree on that. But if you're in charge of a team's roster and you think Shep Owens is going to win more games than I will, then, I mean, maybe you deserve to lose your job.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, I'm sure Othello's going to land on his feet. He's smart, savvy. You know, he's a good guy. But I feel like he was planning his exit for a while now. I mean, based off his behavior, it seemed like he was trying to get fired.
Wow.
Hot take.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now,
you know, fellas, I'm not really one of those people that just have to tell everybody what I'm about. I'm just about it. So if you missed it, you know, I don't know what to say. Pay close attention next time, I guess.
And speaking of killer instinct, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
Yo, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't usually like to put myself in.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Oh, look
I
at
know
that.
you always hating, but come on. I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a lot
guy.
of pressure on you.
So, Freddie, what do you think? I mean, it's not bad, huh?
It's really impressive. The space, the people, the map.
Hey, man, you told us to win over the city, so...
Now, I want you to know how sorry we all are as an organization for the way things played out with Othello.
I mean, Othello made his own decisions. It's not the team's fault.
Right, well, that being said, Ashley and I have been working on a really exciting opportunity. Consider it a little thank you from the organization. And from Ashley, of course.
Hey, you guys have been really doing your thing on the PR strategy, so I'm all ears. Talk to me.
Have you heard of Enterprise Monthly?
Who hasn't? I mean, they do all the lists. What? World's Richest Teenager, 30 Disruptors Under 30. Yeah.
Right, and once a year they do an issue on leadership where they crown the next big thing in a variety of...
Cool. Well, now that is settled, can we please put the piece on the map?
Right now?
Yes!
I'm sorry, what is happening?
All right, Freddie, check this out. We have this tradition with the map
Oh,
where we
okay,
mark
here
the
goes.
territory that we've won. And since MP has just established himself as the future of this franchise...
Freddie.
Oh,
come on, man. Don't say no. You got the honors,
Oh
man.
my God,
come on,
no,
come on.
no, I couldn't.
Come
I-
on.
I shouldn't-
Fred,
Okay.
slam it, 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 slam it. Oh!
That was very gentle.
No, Mila, that was a bad
That's
swing.
it?
Well, I don't want to break anything.
I got caught up in the moment with you. That
You
was great.
guys, you're really something. You know that? This reporter is going to have one heck of a story on her hands.
Thank you.
And next time, I'll do it.
You're going to go all the way with
Yeah, I just didn't want to break anything, so next time I'm going to get it.
Freddie's here. He's at the table with the rest of the team.
Get after it, MP. MP!
Injured, forgotten. Well, don't have details.
Yeah.
Take heat.
With no Devin, but the